There's music everywhere, a little old soul beat. There's dancing everywhere. I would tell the whole world, tell them if I could, to add a little song into each life. It's finger snapping good. Pardon me, but you could use it. We're gonna make a little music. You got soul, now don't you lose it. We're gonna make a little music. Everything's gonna be mellow. People just a singing a cappella. Everything's gonna be mellow. People just a singing a cappella. Pardon me, but you could use it. We're gonna make a little music. You got soul, now don't you lose it. We're gonna make a little music. Everything's gonna be mellow. Just a singing a cappella. Everything's gonna be mellow. People just a singing a cappella. Everything's gonna be mellow.
Hey everybody, happy Saturday. I'm Carice with 785 Magazine, and this is the 785 and ArtsConnect Virtual House Concert, brought to you every Saturday night at 9:30, featuring and highlighting local artists, musicians, and poets. And on behalf of 785 Magazine and on behalf of ArtsConnect, we welcome you and we say happy Saturday and cheers. We have an amazing show for you tonight. We're going to get started ASAP. This is house concert number 23. If you are new to this or the first time watching, you can watch obviously wherever you're watching at the moment, but Facebook on ArtsConnect's page, on 785's page. You can also watch this on Crowdcast, or you can watch it on your smart TV, on your Roku, Apple, Fire Stick TV. You get the Boxcast channel, and then you add a new channel, 785 Live. I've got a video about it on our website at 785magazine, all spelled out.com, and so you can learn more about that. I'm going to be honest with you. So the video portion of this, so what happened, one of our guests, our main event, if you will, Jasper Straight Quartet, I went and I got to meet with the band, and they did like a private concert, all social distance, of course, and masked for me. And I took video, and Dave Liston helped me, who's the percussionist, with the sound. The sound is amazing. The video, that's not my strong suit. And it's beautiful outside. So, another way you could watch this is you could just turn this on your speaker and go sit outside, put on a fire, or sit on the patio and get some wine, sit back, relax. You watch however you want. But we're going to get started. So here's what we've got tonight. We have got Jasper Straight Quartet, like I said, so amazing jazz. I've taken that and I've split it up into two sets. So we're going to start with them with a couple songs. Then we're going to switch over to the amazing Matt Spezia from Poetry for Personal Power, who has some slam poetry, spoken word, and also some announcements of awards, etc. Then I've dug into our archives, and we are going to play from previous shows a little couple songs from the amazing Mike Zito and the amazing Howard Mahan. And the reason why we're doing that, both of these performers were presented by Topeka Blues Society thanks to Suki and on our house concerts previously. But the reason why I'm doing that is because this Wednesday they are performing at Gage Park Amphitheater at 7 p.m. It is a free show. It is presented by the Topeka Blues Society. Patrick Nichols is opening up for them. Patrick, I haven't had you on our virtual house concert, so I didn't have archives to dig up into. But the other two were there, and I just thought, in case you didn't know if you should put on a mask and go, I would help remind you. So, without further ado, we're going to get kicked off. Again, Carice, that's me. Thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you. You're at the 785 and ArtsConnect Virtual House Concert. This is number 23. I'm not sure I've done anything that many weeks in a row. Been here every week. So, we're going to start off Jasper Shrake Quartet. Jasper Shrake Quartet features Jasper Shrake on trumpet, David Liston, like I mentioned before, on percussion, Alex Frank on guitar, and walking the bass line is the talented Murphy Smith on the upright. Enjoy.
One, three, I want you.
the amazing Jasper Schrade Quartet. That is Dave Liston on the drums. That is Alex Frank on the guitar, Murphy Smith on the upright bass, and of course the talented Jasper Schrade on the trumpet. We have more from them. I'm making sure that I'm on. I can tell you, so I was kind of in this like back little corner and I was trying to film It Could Happen to You, the name of the song that we just listened to, right? Or It Could Happen, I guess. Jazz standard. I've got 3 more. I did get a little bit more talented with my videography, so we'll see. But before we do that, we have some amazing music from our archives that I've pulled, and then also the talented Matt Spezia. I'm Carice with 785 Magazine. This is the 785 and ArtsConnect Virtual House Concert coming to you every Saturday live at 9:30. This is our 23rd concert. We have featured oodles. That's an official number. Oodles and oodles of local musicians, artists, and poets. I thank you all for being here. I really appreciate also all of the donations. Please, I'm going to put up a little QR code here. You can like snap a photo. There's a donate button below, depending on like if you're on 785 All Spelled Out's website, if you're on Crowdcast, but like if you're watching this on your smart TV, you could just take your phone up to it, right now, like to show you, go take a picture. It'll take you to a donate page. Those donations, 80% go, and it might be more than that really, go to support the artist. So 785 and ArtsConnect formed a partnership early on. ArtsConnect has these artist relief funds, so they help ensure that all of the artists that perform are paid a comparable wage. And then of course, your generosity. So thank you so much for considering and for donating, whether it's $1, it's $5, $500. We've had everything goes. It not only helps just cover the cost of us to keep doing this, but goes and pays those artists. So we really, really thank you. And I know that they thank you very much. So this Wednesday, I am like super excited. Like I'm not even gonna pretend to not be excited. The Topeka Blues Society, Suki, are doing their okay, so let me just backtrack. Of course, Topeka Blues Society had to cancel Spirit of Kansas Blues Fest. They normally do the Summertime Blues in Gage Park Amphitheater on Wednesdays. Of course, that was a no-go. So this Wednesday will be the first show that they have done since I think it might be the February show. I'd have to get clarification on that. This is, you must wear masks. Your temperatures will be taken. They will have a sign-in sheet. They took these picnic like tablecloth things. They're putting them on the ground. So that'll indicate a spot where like you and your family could sit. You need to bring your own lawn chairs. Beyond all of that, Mike Zito is playing. Howard Mahan's going to go up on stage. Patrick Nichols is going to open up. I am thrilled. Can my voice just keep getting higher and higher? And so excited. That's happening this Wednesday for free at Gage Park. So I dug into the archives because thanks to Topeka Blues Society, we've had 2 of those artists on our shows. So the first one we're going to jump right into is Howard Mahan. And then right after that, we'll get over to Matt Spezia. Then we'll listen to some amazing Mike Zito. And then we'll round the whole night out with jazz. So fill up your wine because we're in for a musical treat. Thank you all for being here.
Kind of a sad song, but I think it's got a cool groove to it, and I'm really excited to see what it turns into with a band behind it. But yeah, it's just about kind of feeling lost after somebody very, very close to you either leaves or dies, one of the two. So cheery. But here we go. It's called Searching for Inspiration. Been searching for inspiration, not feeling alright. Been searching for inspiration to make it through the night. It's like you're the only one with a good enough reason. It's like you're the only one that keep me believing. And night after night, the clock clock ticks away, night after night. There's nothing to say, and here in the perfect life, so easily sheltered, here in a wonderful light. But what are we left with? All seems so clear, but things were different back then. Memories run like a movie I know I'll never ever see again. Listen to the birds whistle in the tree. Listen to the birds, now they're singing just for me. A song of another day, it's been hurt through the years. A song of another day, it's put me in tears. Been searching for inspiration, not feeling alright. Been searching for inspiration to make it through the night. It's like you're the only one with a good enough reason. It's like you're the only one to keep me believing. There you go. I think I've got time for a little something like this. Calling you on the phone just to try and find where you've been. I can't believe that this is how things are going again. Last night was the last time you said it'd ever be like this. I'm helping you keep your word, 'cause for me, baby, this is it. Don't wanna hear your reasons, I don't got the time. I didn't ask for your opinion, and you sure don't wanna hear mine. Had years to think it over, but it never seemed to sink in. This is the way it's gonna be. I'm gone, baby, this is it. I'm gone, I'm out, goodbye. Why don't you go back home where someone else can listen to your lies? I'm tired of being the one who learns your lesson again. I'll give you the crash course, baby. I'm gone, this is it.
Good evening, dear lovely souls. My name is Matt Spezia with Poetry for Personal Power. Thank you so much for being here, and I am always so grateful to be here with you. But before we get into tonight's set, I gotta hand out some congratulations. So if you may or may not know, every September is the National Spoken Word Awards, or the NSWAs, and we are so blessed to be surrounded by a community and a state that has such amazing artists in it, and I want to hand out some congratulations. So, Miss Sherry Hall from Kansas City brought home the Best Female Spoken Word Artist National Award. Topeka, Kansas brought home for the Jayhawk Theater the Best Spoken Word Venue. The wonderful, phenomenal Kay Duganator, who hosts Up in Noto, won Best Host. I was blessed enough to bring home, for the 5th straight year, Slam Artist of the Year Award from the NSWAs. Black Soul, who is an amazing artist down in Wichita, brought home Best Promoter, and Poetry for Personal Power brought home the Community Service Award. So thank you. Thank you so much to everybody who voted, supports stuff like this. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart and everybody involved. You guys are putting Kansas on the map, and I'm so grateful for it. So let's go ahead and get into this. I got 3 pieces tonight. This first one is called I Am Creator. I am creator, your ever-vigilant angel. I can't sleep, I'm too focused on the dream. Team effort and the process. Like Zeus molds the clay to form Diana, I shape the stanza to create my own wonder, own form of Americana. Front and center, into the mind of a life breather in music, use it. This power, it's not for the button press and followers, but to butt in, test, and convert the pre-existing polymer. In other words, form new electric bonds with the masses. Do you not feel my lightning and thunder in the verses I utter after writing? I'm preaching now to the pulpit. I need not the white collar and black robes. I've outgrown the need for shade, and I quite enjoy the gray area. I am creator. Like the concrete rose, I am the beauty surrounded by adversity, and I don't need the sunlight. I need the stage to glow bright. I need the sound to sound so right. And I need this fight to go all 12 so I can lay out 3 steps, add 1 more for personal effort. So by the time I'm done, I've laid out a hot 16. See, I can come clean. The mindscape is so harsh, but I brave it for you. See, I gather up the brain's most brilliant storms and condense them into a dream. Apply commitment, then spit a shipment of explosive knowledge. I call that a Beecher's Bible. Just replace the dogma and add my own mentality. See, mentally, I know I just don't work the same. That's why when I can walk up, y'all can see this game change around me. See, I am creator. The philosopher that you can drop into any cipher, the metaphorical maniac command. One person with a vision that breaks stained glass, a new class of MC. Let's make that stand for motivated constantly. See, the masters might be uncomfortable, but let's flip the script and move this line on the table. See, I'm able to take a spark and ignite a torch and become the light for your tunnel's end. And I'll remember that gravel throne can't dull the luster. See, you're more than a buster of rhymes, it's a cinder, a spirit. And that's why the words, they're chosen weapons. See, I can break down the walls that would take these fists years. See, I can form the rhetoric that can redirect the intellect to the real problem. I am the emblem of persistence. For instance, my emergence from chrysalis. We're no longer lava. No, we're armed with lava. I am creator. And I have the same fallacy as any almighty. And while I can take the moved feeling of the muses and create an immutable translation that might just have the ability to alter the shrines and give you a new shine, yet I remain limited by what you allow me to be. And I don't deserve to be anything, but with support, I could be one hell of a something, a someone with the sum total of one goal. Make a difference. Create the drumbeat that'll move feet. A bright future, we are creator. And that's that piece. Y'all, I'm so excited to continue to be able to do this stuff with you, and I thank you all for continuing to tune in. Please consider donating. The shows are free, but if you want to be able to support these artists, if you want Carice to be able to continue what she's doing, please consider donating to the show. Most of it goes back to the artists. I guarantee you Carice can tell you how much money we've been able to put in here, and I love working with 785 and ArtsConnect to be able to make this possible. But let's keep these moving. Let's drift away into hand-me-down buildings. Let's blow the dust off of tales that we were told when we were tucked in and snug, and let's revisit stories that sung of magical make-believe. Let's explore the fairy tale narrative and its primitive attempts at explanation. Can I guess what the imagination called to give upon your set? When the topic's love, I'ma say there's a prince, and he's just so ruggedly arrogant. And the protagonist's powers are absolutely corrupting, and he's been raised consuming the village girl's gazes, thinking that he's the bee's knees and on his way to save the poor passive princess locked in her tower because her horrible parents are just apparently awful people. Doesn't that sound lovely? But it's not that bad. See, they had to conspire with a big bad beast to guard her, its ward, or guard her like the people that present us with handcuffs. See, they have a key. So that means it's a ward, and she's a-warded to him. If he can slay the beastie and they'll live happily ever after, there's only one problem, though, with the moral. See, you're essentially telling men to be stronger and take it, and you're teaching women to accept it. He's taking you because he's stronger. But let's mix in a few songs and a few dancing animals and nobody will notice except for maybe Barbie. And then they wake up with fatter wallets as daughters' daydreams daily. They just turn them into damn damsels in distress playing dress up in Disney's Dolly. Golly, it's kind of like they're constructing the content to sip tea and ignore the problem. Harsh. Like, it's actually had an effect, though. You're right, retelling has had little recourse. Of course, you could only think that if you were truly oblivious. See, let's break it down. It's obvious that Camelot has a vaginal problem. I mean, how else do you explain a panel of men gathering around the round table to formulate policy that aims to regulate it? You'd think they'd be more focused on gaining valor than constraining Guinevere down there. But that's the problem, isn't it? And of course it hasn't shown any Greek idolizations, so that boys make themselves insecure and unsure if they look the right way, so the right way they begin to be doubting themselves. That's because the fear of being threatened, so they buy chemicals and powders to get bulked down on, and so now that they can't take a threat, you can see Miss Jasmine, they think that the way that you're dressed is inviting them. God forbid you want to look good for you. That's just too crazy. See, chivalry and valor may be dead, but lust in its devilish ways certainly aren't. Remember that these are children's tales, and they aren't the only thing with old bindings. See, Demon's black books are that way too. Be careful of what you read. Nothing in life comes easily. And that's called fairy tales. It's a little bit rough still, but you know, I really wanted to write it not only to continue to inspire some change, but get us to think about a little bit different stuff. I know there's a lot of discourse going on right now, so it's important. You know, it's important, and I think we should talk about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear lovely souls, I got one more piece for you guys tonight, and again, I'm always so blessed to be here. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is called Work Ethic. Nothing in life will be granted to you, for the accomplishment is the result of the commitment and the willingness to outwork the no you can'ts. I wondered, what separates those that win from those that lose? And I found it's the performance when the eyes are fixed. I asked, what separates winning from greatness? It's that same performance when no one is watching. It's the hours that they'll never see, that you'll never receive credit for, and that no one will ever acknowledge, but you'll know. You'll more than know. You'll feel it. With each tick, you inch closer to perfection. The concept that exists in such minute quantities, it's a maddening uncertainty as to whether you found the perfect, or just a moment you can't look further than. What is a creator, if not the obsessor, pointed towards an objective? What is a writer, if not the expresser of truth and a seeker of such wrapped in paper armor to battle demons with demanding domains, leaving blood stains? That would explain our labor pains, because a devil can hear you when you scream, spreading the lies that you tell yourself. But a creator will listen to your whisper, affirming your unsure truths. The last I checked, obesity is the only problem that you can run from, so I challenge you to try, because you're already not doing it. You can't get any more not doing it than you are right now, but if you try, even if you fail, you still gain the knowledge of that lane, so let's paint that track with rainbows. Let's commit every radiant resonance to the mind and allow it to compel you to recreate it. And Let's avoid gray areas. See, halfway only breeds regret. When they say that you can't, that is them handing you a blank response, a test with no answers on it. So let's take it and hand them back a full manifest of our ability. Answer every doubt with a certainty of self that will simply astound, and never let your sound be counted among the millions that will doubt you. See, bubble in defiance, but shimmer with love. Solve for exactly why you do this. But realize that life doesn't have a grade, just a standard. Something you get to define, and it's fine if you don't yet know what that is. See, all you have to do is accept you. Once that happens, no actions can ever mimic your own. See, I see a person in the corner, and I want to strike a conversation, because the quiet ones often have the most to say if only they would. I want to read essays manifested from self-belief and a love of taking the brief and changing that into permanence. It's not about talent, it's about heart. It's not about money, it's about impact. And a dream will never come true if you don't start. Can't is an opinion. Answer it with the fact that you can. So no one will ever give you anything. But you can achieve everything. And that's that piece. Dear lovely souls, thank you so much for being here. And Carice, wherever you have put the link at, please, please, dear lovely souls, go and fill out that survey. Not only does it help Poetry for Personal Power, which just won a national award, but not only does it help Poetry for Personal Power, it helps 785, it helps ArtsConnect, because when you fill out that survey, Poetry for Personal Power, we get funding, and when we get funding, we hand it right back to the community to keep making more stuff like this happen. So thank you for your support. Thank you for continuously being here since like late March. You guys have been tuning in every week to this. Thank you so much for having me. And Carice, you are my new digital best friend. I cannot wait for this pandemic to be over so we can hang out. And thank you so much for continuing to have me. I'll hand it back over to you. Y'all have a blessed evening.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt, so much. I appreciate it. I like that I'm like getting a little savvy so I can put like, "We love you, Matt," and type it in. Or I could type in the website to poetryforpersonalpower.org. Check it out. Take the survey. We have the link as well on our website, and I'm also going to send out an email afterwards. But Matt is exactly correct. So Poetry for Personal Power also partnered with us in ArtsConnect for these shows and to help bring poetry, spoken word, some dialects, some different conversations and different point of views to these 785 and ArtsConnect virtual house concerts, which have been going on for 23 weeks. How many weeks are in a year? Since middle of March. That's exactly right. No, I know how many weeks are in a year. 52, right? Okay, anyway. Poetry for Personal Power, like Matt said, amazing, amazing organization. One of the things that they just kind of they started about 11 years ago. It's developed in Kansas, and what it does is it really helps impact communities and make communities stronger through arts and education. But a question that they ask is what helps you get through adversity? And their philosophy is that that everybody goes through adversity, and that the best way is to talk with someone who has been there before, right? Like there's somebody usually that's been through some things that we've been through that we can talk to them about, right? And then also to find what gives you, not us, not me, you, what gives you your personal power. And so that's like a question I ask all the time when it comes to artists that have been on the show and musicians, etc. What gives them their personal power? What makes them feel impactful, for me, one of the things that I know when I'm kind of been down and out and like a roller coaster of emotions, like let's be freaking honest, right? Over the past 6 months, it's been seeing your virtual faces and making new great friends with like Matt, who I haven't even like met in person, it's like pen pals and whatnot. But anyway, you're not here to hear me ramble, but I appreciate you. I love you. And I thank you guys so much for being here and always for sticking it through and supporting the arts, supporting our local artists, our poets, our musicians. If there is ever a time that we can be reminded the strength and the impact that the arts have in our community, that they have in our connectivity, and that they absolutely have in helping change dialect and discourse and to make change that we want to see. It's now. And so I just really hope that you feel connected and empowered to make, to stand up for how you feel. And like Matt said, my mother always said, I don't know the word can't, but Matt said, can't isn't an opinion. What do you say? Answer it with the fact that you can. So anyway, that's it for my soapbox. I'm Carice with 785 Magazine. This is the 785 and ArtsConnect House Concert coming to you virtual every Saturday at 9:30. We have oodles more music. So totally on point with what Matt Spezia from Poetry for Personal Power was saying. I dug up on the archives the amazing Mike Zito. Mike is playing this Wednesday at Gage Park Amphitheater. Free show. Patrick Nichols is opening. Howard Mahan is playing, who's amazing, from the Mahan the band. And then Mike Zito, who many people know. Mike Zito he performed May 22nd. That was our 9th house concert. It was sponsored by Topeka Blues Society. He will be performing for free this Wednesday. The first song that I picked, because it fit, is titled Make Blues, Not War. And then the second was a special dedication to Sarah and Jason Fazell. Sarah, obviously, Executive Director of ArtsConnect and our partner for this. It was a song for that. And I remember this was May 22nd. So don't flood their face. Actually do. That'd be hilarious. Flood their Facebook with happy anniversary today. They can celebrate it twice, right? Anyway, enjoy Mike Zito. And right after that, we're going to go into 3 more songs from Jasper Shrake Quartet. I love you. It's so great to see y'all virtually. And I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy.
So I'm gonna start over here on a song that I'll dedicate to all of us here. Even if you're maybe you've never really been into blues before, I think maybe you might appreciate this. It's the title of my album in 2017. It's called Make Blues, Not War. Baby, kick off your shoes and put down your guns. Ain't no reason, little girl, why we can't get along, yeah. I said, relax now, baby. I mean, what are we crying for, fighting for, yeah. Yeah, turn it up loud and wake the neighbors. Baby, let's make blues, not war. Yeah, you know life is hard, and times they get tough. And when it all gets a little crazy, baby, and you've had enough, well, that's when you turn on your music. Baby, I believe that's what your soul has been fighting for. Yeah, light up your peace pie, baby. I said, let's make blues now, whoa. Now let me tell you Robert Johnson, baby, and Muddy Waters, he said it too. Now B.B. King, you showed the world, baby, that the blues is good for you, yeah. I said a little peace and love, people, baby, that's all I'm asking for. Yeah, let me play my guitar for you, baby. Woo, let's make blues now, whoa, yeah. Let's make blues now, whoa. Let's make blues now, whoa. Let's make blues now, whoa. I said, let's make blues now, whoa. Let's come together, baby. Woo! Let's make blues now, whoa. Yeah, let's make blues, not war, people. Just get off on the good foot here. Try to enjoy some music again. I like what Suki said, that it's going to come back. We're going to appreciate things more. I know as tough as it's been right now, it's been a real moment to kind of clean my plate. And get back to what's important, to family and to writing songs and to playing with kids. And so I know this is important right here. We have an anniversary of Sarah and Jason are celebrating their anniversary. And I'm going to do this song by request for them. And I assume they're going to slow dance at the privacy of their own home. It goes like this. Well, I guess I should have known that we parked your car sideways, that it would last. You're the kind of clown who believes in making out once. You love him and you leave him fast. But I guess it must be dumb. She had a pocket full of horses, Trojan lot or something, them were used. It was Saturday night and I guess they made it all right. And you said, baby, what have I got to lose? I said, a little red Corvette, darling, you're much too fast. Little red Corvette, baby, you need a level that's gonna last, yeah. And I said, ooh, and I'm gonna close my eyes when you drove me to the place where your horses run free. And I felt a little ill when I saw all the pictures of the jockeys that were there before me, yeah. Well, believe it or not, I started to worry, baby. I started wondering if I had enough clay, yeah. It was Saturday night and I guess that makes it all right. And you said, baby, have we got enough gas? I said, a little red Corvette, darling, you're much too fast. Little red Corvette, baby, yeah, you need a level that's gonna last. And I said, hold on, hold on, baby. Now I said, and I finally found a body like you. Girl, you ought to be in chains, got nailed, verge of being out seen. So move up and baby, Lord, and give me the keys. I'm gonna try to take your little red, let me see. Little red Corvette, and baby, you need a lover that's gonna last. Little red Corvette, and baby, that's too fast. Little red Corvette, baby, you need a lover that's gonna lay it. And the red Corvette, I said, baby, that's too fast. Got to hold on, baby. Yeah. Happy anniversary there, Sarah and Jason. You know you got a good one there, Jason.
That was Mike Zito from the archives. Amazing. Performing this Wednesday with Howard Mayhem and also with Patrick Nichols at Gage Park Amphitheater at 7 o'clock. It's a freak show thanks to Topeka Blues Society. So go check that out. I don't know if anybody else is having issues. See, I feel like the sound and the video is off. But you know what? I told you in the very beginning, you don't need the video tonight at all. Go enjoy yourself. Enjoy the people that are around you. Go sit outside. Go sit on your deck, on your front porch. Look out on the stars. Make a fire. Enjoy the music and enjoy being. You don't need any of these visuals. Feel free to chat and comment though if you want, but or you can have it on your phone. But seriously, we're gonna end out this show and. Like, these are jazz standards. So if you're familiar with jazz is like a really long time. So it was great. Like, I get there and I'm talking to Jasper Strait Quartet and they're like, how much time do you want us to do? And I was like, like 15 minutes. And they're like, well, like a song? Like 2 songs? Like, we don't understand. Like, we have an hour worth of stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, do your thing. So I'm not even showing you the interview part. There's even more. But what we have next, we have 3 more songs from Jasper Strait Quartet, who are just phenomenal. Jasper Strait on the trumpet, David Liston on percussion, Alex Frank on guitar, and Murphy Brown on the upright bass. The last 3 that they've performed, we've got There Will Never Be Another Like You, which is just fantastic. We also have Bare Necessities and All of Me. So about 20 some minutes of really great jazz. So, I mean, everybody's good looking and talented. You can watch for sure. But I'm just saying, I promise you the music's phenomenal. Happy Saturday. I'm Carice with 785 Magazine, 785 and ArtsConnect House Concert, brought to you live virtually every Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Very excited next week. We've got Chris Winsky, who's going to be on the show, and also JQ Guest is joining us again, who was just fantastic last time, and Ryan Vertheum. I went and recorded him at ArtsConnect Studio a month ago, and I finally put it together. So no, we're going to hear from him, which is awesome. And then also Justin Fowler is putting on a new CD, and so I think we're going to have a little glimpse into that. If you haven't heard yet, this is the last thing I'm going to say before I let you listen to more jazz and enjoy your night. 785 Magazine has decided to launch a community internet radio station. So like our friends over at Ren Radio, who we love to pieces and you can listen to online, we're doing very similar thing for the structure. However, the premise of it is it's community radio. So we've got lots of amazing music on there. 80% of it is local music. We have amazing shows coming from people like Shannon Riley, Shakespeare with Shannon, Sunday Shakespeare with Shannon. Wait, Shakespeare Sunday Shannon. I don't know. Say it 3 times, it'll be awkward. We have got Huascar Medina. Kansas is lit. He's doing some interviews with different authors and poets here in Kansas. Amazing show. Keith the Critic from the Aisle Seat is back. Angel Ramirez is doing, a brews and ballads because, of course you have to, I don't have beer, but, have a couple sips if you're going to talk some politics. Tons of local music. I can't even stress, it is awesome. It, officially soft launches next week. You can listen to it right after this if you want. If you're familiar, you can go to Live 365 and then you can just search 785 Live and find it, or just hop onto our website and there's a link right there. That's really the easiest. Just do that. Go to seveneightfive.com and you'll find a link, and I'll just type it in here so that way you'll know exactly what I'm saying. Look at that fancy. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. Please consider making a donation. It goes to help the artist. Please check out Poetry for Personal Power. Please do the survey at the end. It takes like 5 seconds. Well, maybe like 30 seconds. 30 seconds. But it really, really appreciate it. It helps us. It helps this event. It helps the artist. It helps Poetry for Personal Power. It helps. So 30 seconds of your time to help multiple people, like exponential giving for that. See you Wednesday at Gage Park. Be safe. Wear your masks. Like I said, temperatures will be taken. You can learn more information about it at 785, all spelled out.com. Mark your calendar. October 18th is a Sunday at 4 p.m., Sunday Fun Day for the 10th Annual Artie Awards presented by ArtsConnect. Check out their groovy new website at artstopeka.org. And that's all I've got. Enjoy the last bit of 15-20 minutes with Jasper Shrake Quartet. It's amazing. I appreciate you. I love you. Check on your people. And we'll see you next week.
take a stand. A deep sea's gonna flood my land. You could fly with me if you take my hand. Be my company, yeah. My mind is a resting place. I said, be my company, yeah. We could find peace in the strangest world. So please, what's it gonna be? I'm just tired of being lonely. Can't you see what you've done to me? I just need more time. Your time is good for me. Get weak knees when I take a glance. Every time I see you, I'm taken back. But between sheets, there's a famous past. Every time you leave, I'm facing facts. Be my company, yeah. My mind is a resting